Greetings. I'm coming today. I'm just going to be really quick. A good friend of mine, well, someone I knew who always supported me when I was in the Gambian, whatever event, whether it was Kwanzaa or Gambia's first Juneteenth or whatever it was, if I was having parties at the beach, he would always show up and support. And I just learned a few minutes ago that yesterday he was complaining about chest pains and he was hurting. So they took him to the hospital and he passed away yesterday. But what I knew about Aloo, he was an interesting person, an interesting man, and he loved the Gambian women. And so that was a big concern for me that every time I saw him, he was with a Gambian woman, and we both lived in Tujarina State. And Alu had no issues about, his lifestyle or who he was dating. And he felt like as long as he was contributing to the woman, it was okay. And this is not just to bash him, but this is to reveal the mindset of the people who are going to Gambia and engaging in sexual exploitation with Gambians or Africans who are 30, 40 years younger than them. So Alu also had a serious alcohol problem. Every time you saw him, he was always liquored up. But he enjoyed his life. And on several occasions, I had many conversations with him, and he was just determined to live his life the way he was living it. And it's extremely sad that he has transitioned because of lifestyle and lifestyle choices. Gambia, it is a beautiful place, but it's a dangerous place as well, particularly if you are male or female and your aim is to enter into these relationships with people that are, I can't even say on barely get along street because they haven't even created a path or created the street. So these people are literally just doing what they need to do to survive. And not all young Gambians are that way, but I'm always confused when it comes to somebody like Aloo. We were close in age, you know what I mean? So we were, late 50s, 58, 59. I don't understand. I understand hormones and the desire to have, companionship. I understand that. But at the risk of sacrificing yourself for companionship with somebody that's younger than your children, it's a bit confusing to me at any age, at any stage. If you're 50 and dating a 70-year-old, or if you're 60 and dating a 20-year-old, what's the commonality? What can you have? You don't have the live experiences, you don't have the life experience. So I was always worried about him. I really was. And I talked to him severally, and he would see me, hey girl, it's been a long time, what you been up to? And he would always be lit up like Christmas, okay, always lit up. But I could tell his health was deteriorating. He started to have issues with his leg. He had a moped bike, and he would ride all the way from Senegambia to Batakunkun to Tujarine to the beaches. He was always on his scooter riding around up and down the streets, but he had several accidents and he damaged his leg. He had a hip and a leg problem, but that didn't stop him. He would always have some sauce on him, some happy sauce to keep him calm and peaceful. You know, we would have these conversations and he would take his scooter and ride onto the beach and look at the ocean. Sometimes he'll have a girl or two with him and I'll be like, Aloo, where is this girl? You know, you was dating Bintu, now it's somebody. What happened? And he would just say, you know, it's just a girl. You know, I do what I can to help them. And, you know, if the money ain't good enough, then he moves on to the next one. So, Aloo lived his life the way he wanted to live it. But it's so many Americans who are transitioning in, so I don't want to say suspicious, but suspicious so-called health complications, but we will never know what these complications are because they don't have like the basics in place to make sure that when people are found demise, that you know there's not suspicion behind them. And so it's like the young man, I'm gonna call him young man, because we're all young at heart. He was a young man to me. What was his support? Now, he was pretty much a loner and he didn't fool with a lot of the Americans because of the complications and the problems that they have. But for him to be in Tujarine Estate, I lived on the front of the estate. He lived in the middle. And the estate is a huge estate, but it's like one of the most secure places in the Gambia that you can go. Now, there are some houses in the estate because it's still being developed that are not as secure, but it is a beautiful estate with running water, electricity, internet, accessibility, those types of things. But, you know, he maintained who he was as an individual. And it's just disheartening to hear that he has passed away and no one knows the real reasons, you know. And then, you know, we go to Gambia and we want to be culturally accepted and loved by this experience. And when we go there, you know, we open ourselves up to people and to families. We start sharing our resources and what we have. And the reality of it is the more you share, the more the person on the receiving end demands more. They feel like they deserve so much more. And they look at Americans as literally ATM machines. So if you're going to Gambia, if you're already in Gambia, be wise about how you navigate in Gambia. Be wise, be aware of your surroundings. Make sure that, you know, you are doing what you need to do in order to stay safe. All right, that's what I came on. I want to honor Aloo today, and I pray that his journey is met by the ancestors and that he is free. He is free. Keep those in the Gambia lifted up high, lifted up high. And I hope that they become intentional about, you know, the reasons they are there and learn how to live in that environment. Okay, you guys have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself.